Jake just took 9/11. Great job, Jake.
Any comment there, Jake? All those people who died in Malaysia.
Oh, you're also taking responsibility for Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh, shit, Jake.
And Dresden.
This is racking up. On today's Pardon My Take, we have Detroit Lions phenom Amon Ra St Brown. Awesome interview with him, and we thought he's got a brother in the league. You'll hear some funny stories about he and his brother growing up. So we're going to do the Mt Rushmore of siblings. The Mt Rushmore of siblings. We're going to talk a little Phil gambling. We're going to read some headlines.
Do stepsisters count?
Stepsisters count.
Nice.
Take it easy, Ted. No, what did Ted Cruz? What was he?
Oh yeah, that was
that stepsisters?
I think that was incest porn.
Yeah. Incest porn. We'll do the Mount Rushmore incest porn on Monday. We have
Game of Thrones.
Fyre Fest of the week, and we're gonna send you off. Some real football being played this weekend, and it's all brought to you by our friends at Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is a ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows. And they guarantee the lowest price. So if you're trying to go to Bruce Springsteen, was actually at Wrigley this week, that's a perfect one. You can also maybe go see some preseason football, some MLB games.
I might go to a Red Sox game this weekend.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
That was crazy. The ball that got stuck in the light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was nuts. Wild.
Wedgie. Mm-hmm.
Truly wild. So it's all possible with the Game Time app. The biggest last-minute price drops can be found on the seats you thought you'd never buy. Purchase process takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds. And once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text so you can get into the game seamlessly. Hank, how was your Lala experience?
Great time. Just next year, I got to go for 4 days. I got a taste. I had a great time, but I want to go again and for more days.
All right. So thank you to Game Time for getting them to Lala. The boys went to Lala. Skip the hassle. Enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website. Enter your email. Redeem code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply with the Game Time app, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Pardon My Take. Today is Friday, August 11th, and I'm starting to think that Phil Mickelson might be a little bit of a gambler.
You bet $1 billion.
So
that's tough to do.
That's total.
That's $1 for every download Pardon My Take has had.
Oh yeah, seriously. We
Congrats
don't like to pat ourselves on the back,
Congrats,
but we
Jake.
might as well. That is a wild stat. Gaz, who's probably he's actually in charge of all Barstool.
Well, we should give him credit for this
my
because
boss.
Gaz did pick us up off the scrap heap. He invented Pardon My Take, and
Yep.
he actually writes every episode.
He
so
does.
He's writing what I'm saying right now.
So apparently he tweeted out that according to PodTrack, there have been 10 podcasts in the history of podcasting that have reached 1 billion downloads, and you're listening to one of them. That's pretty fucking wild. When I saw that stat, I was like, man, take a second. Holy shit. Thank God we got everyone in China to listen to Pardon My Take.
It's very, very insane. We do have to go after the Indian audience, too, if we really want to make
Cricket.
those numbers explode. Sachin Tendulkar, best cricket player of all time.
Mm-hmm. Not mine.
Well, who's your goat?
The other one.
Jiminy.
Yep.
So it is like humbling to think that there's 1 billion people that have downloaded this. But I just like to take the opportunity to tell the college radio station that fired me to suck my dick.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, seriously, we've gotten a little sappy a couple times in the last couple of months, but we'll get sappy again. That is a mind-blowing stat. So thank you to everyone who supports us. Best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. I told this story last week, but remember when we were driving to Detroit and we're like, what if Pardon My Take hadn't worked? Mm-hmm. How much would that have sucked?
It would have sucked big time.
Our lives would have sucked.
Also, the way that they phrase that list, 1 of 10, that means that we're the 10th. That means that
we have over 9 MLK.
We just crossed 1 billion.
Yeah.
It's exactly the
That's
Darren Ravel
fine.
tweet. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, Joe Rogan is like, that's the craziest part about Joe Rogan is like, we are a very big podcast and Joe Rogan dwarfs us.
He's probably got 10 billion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you to all the AWLs. 1
and it's
billion.
just Billy downloading his episode 1,000 times a day.
It's crazy we got to 1 billion without even hitting our 500th episode.
That is wild. Yeah, and if you
about
break
that.
it down
Fastest?
by the number of shows, fastest, yeah, we're a fucking rocket
We're
ship.
fastest to 1 billion.
Can't wait till we get to 1,000 episodes.
No, 500.
No, but I mean, like, imagine
Yeah.
us if we're double. Even
We
double.
haven't even gotten to 500.
Wait, let me look this up.
I'm pretty sure.
This is our This is our 500th episode.
Or is it
today.
Monday?
I think it's today.
Okay. All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. on our 500th
I'm pretty sure
episode.
viewing the back end, I think 1,000 passed.
Jake,
come
why
on.
you got to ruin the bit?
I know it's a bit, but like, I'll shut
Okay.
up.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Jake, what'd you think about Phil Mickelson betting $1 billion? I have a take. I don't think that that's as crazy. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Okay. But that's not wins and losses. That's
Right.
money gamble.
Right. So if you break it down by the numbers, if we dive into Phil's gambling career, he's lost, I think, $100 million.
Right. That's
Betting
a
$1
lot.
billion.
That's a lot.
I'm going to say that Phil Mickelson is a pretty good gambler.
He's a pretty good
He's
gambler.
only lost 10%.
I was just thinking about it. I did float this as a little trial balloon this morning in my house. I told my wife, I was like, do you see Phil Mickelson has gambled $1 billion? Little perspective. Like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And she was like, how much have you? And I was like, I got to go.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it. I do think that it's an eye-popping number. It also goes back to my belief that anyone who is a gambler, save how much you have gambled and just wait for the book. Because it is a all-time, like Charles Barkley, I think, did this as well, where it's like if you're writing a book, just throw out a big number of how much money you've gambled and you will get people to buy your book.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good way to do it. So it's from Gambler, Secrets from a Life of Risk.
It's for Billy Walters, yeah.
Billy Walters, professional gambler. They list him as being like the best gambler of all time. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of
Well,
gamblers
Nicky smokes.
call him. Yeah, that's true. He what 70% in NFL last year. The craziest part wasn't the $1 billion. I mean, $1 billion is a lot of money to bet on anything. I don't care if you spread it out over the course of your entire life. The craziest part was that Phil tried to call in a bet on the 2012 Ryder Cup
Yes.
from Medina, which Hank and I have played before.
Yeah.
And
times.
yeah, it was great. Oh yeah, Hank's played multiple
few
times.
times.
They know
Must
Hank
be
on the
nice.
first
Couple
name
or a
basis.
few?
Couple.
Okay.
A bunch.
Couple.
A bunch of times. He tried to bet on the 2012 Ryder Cup while he was playing in it. He called in the bet from the golf course, trying to put in, it was a 6-figure bet, $400,000 for the U.S. team to win, which they ended up losing. So they
Biggest
Yeah.
collapse in Ryder Cup history.
they actually didn't take his action on that. So well, that book didn't take it. Who knows if Phil called his second guy and tried to put the bet in and got it in.
He
That's
definitely got that bet in. Listen, he got that bet in.
He's got to roll.
He got that bet in. Yeah, he gambled so much that it wouldn't be surprising if Phil like gets in bed with the Saudis and tries to have them bankroll him.
I don't think Phil would do that. So Phil, if I know anything about Phil, like, yes, he does love to gamble, but he loves his legacy and he loves the tradition of the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
I couldn't see him turning his back
Also,
on
the
that.
biggest lie is Phil said that he hasn't gambled in like 6 years. Did you see that tweet the other day?
Which 6 years were those?
Yeah, I mean, with 0 to 6. Yeah, it's. I still though $1 billion sounds like a lot, but I was doing the numbers in my head, and like if you're betting, I bet 20 college football games and then 10 NFL games. Just actual bets placed on a weekend is a lot of money.
I imagine that Phil's also stepping up his bankroll after he wins a tournament.
Yes.
Like the units definitely changed for a little bit.
The
Phil has a secret bank account that his wife does not know about.
Definitely. The best two lines though from the piece, the book's coming out. Maybe we should try to get Billy Walters on the show.
He's in jail.
He was in jail. I would assume he's out of jail.
Why? For being too good at gambling?
Yeah, it's being too good at gambling. He said Phil's a big time gambler and big time gamblers make big bets. I kind of want to get that as like one of your so true things in my house.
That's
You
just a
walk-
great shirt.
This is the house. Like you walk in my house, the mat. This is the house of a big time gambler, and big time gamblers make big time bets.
Right below the Live, Laugh, Love.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I got a Live, Laugh, Love to complete my wall.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. They sent me Live, Love, Love.
Oh,
There's no laugh in there.
they're trying to send you a message.
They're trying to be like, yo, be funnier.
Yeah.
Either that or
Or-
it's just like, maybe just more love.
Yeah, I think they're telling you got to love more.
I got to love more.
You got to love
It's
harder.
a sign from the universe. But yeah, it's big time gamblers make big time
I
bets.
just love that. Like I might if the Bears lose to the Commanders, I might have that be my tattoo.
Imagine going into the casino and you're wearing that shirt and you go up to the sports book and you put like $20.
I'll take it. Yeah. Big time gamblers make big time bets. The other one that hurt, and this is hurtful for Phil. I know, like him reading this, he probably doesn't give a fuck about the 1 billion number. He likes to quote, big time gamblers make big time bets. But the fact that Billy Walters started placing bets for Phil, and then his accounts got shut down because they're like, these are clearly not you. It's not reckless anymore.
Yeah.
That hurts. They're basically were like, you are a dumb bettor. Why are you only taking sharp games and only playing like 3 games a weekend? Mm-hmm. That sucks to see in print.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the worst thing that Phil will ever do in his life, then that's a life well lived.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should all aspire to have enough money where we can end up losing $100 million.
Yeah.
And still be a multi-hundred millionaire.
Big time gamblers make big time bets.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Basically, Phil Mickelson is Mr. Beast with a gambling addiction. So he's like, I'm going to bet and lose a lot of money, but that's my personality. My competitive spirit is going to ensure that I end up making 3 times as much money as I give away.
What would have been a worse headline? Phil Mickelson bets $1 billion, or Phil Mickelson bets $100,000 in his life. He was just only doing $5 parlay cards.
Way worse.
Way worse. He's a big time gambler who makes big time bets.
Big time bets.
I am really, that phrase is just going to be ringing in my head. Like as I put in a bet. Yeah, like, you know what? Yeah, you make big time bets. Come on. Pump yourself up.
So Walters also said that Phil Mickelson, one of the most famous people in the world, and a man I once considered a friend, embraced debate. Is Phil Mickelson one of the most famous people in the world?
At one point.
No. Can't be.
He's in the top 1% of the 1%.
Yeah, but similar to a Joe Rogan, pardon my take, Tiger Woods, like, is whatever it is, a million X Phil in terms of, celebrity and recognizable, like recognizability.
I think maybe inside of a casino, Phil Mickelson might be one of the most recognizable.
But the fact that he's
anytime anyone's making big time bets, Phil Mickelson is at least the most famous.
Mickelson gets his wings.
I know. That makes him more famous.
I mean, golf is pretty big in Europe, so he's up there. But I wouldn't say that if Phil Mickelson was walking down the street, do you think he would get stopped endlessly? I don't think endlessly.
Where?
New York City, Chicago, LA.
I think in a big city
Endlessly?
he probably would. Depends on how big his sunglasses were at the time.
True.
They've gotten bigger over the years.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I see these are always hard to judge. Like, this actually goes back to our conference realignment talk on Monday when we were saying we'll still watch. Someone did point out, like, we are 0.0001% of football watchers, not to brag, but it's just a fact. So, like, us saying we would still watch, of course we'd still watch. We watch all football.
That's true.
So, Phil, like, I would obviously recognize Phil because, I love sports and any, like, diehard sports fan, but, like, the regular people?
I would recognize Phil's man boobs anywhere. He kind of lost them recently, but it was like him and Jim Schwartz that had the most recognizable man nipples out there. But he does kind of, his body transforms. Every time Phil shows up to a tournament, the first picture of Phil approaching the media always goes viral. And everyone's like, holy shit, look at Phil. He looks so different.
He looks awesome, yeah. Or bad. Who gets recognized more walking down the street in New York City, Livy Dunn or Phil?
I mean, isn't her demographic like college campuses?
I think it's every campus. I mean, I'm not on a college campus. I'm a fan.
I personally don't know what she looks like.
I do.
You're the worst demographic for anything, though.
What?
Yeah, I don't
know.
Yeah,
Jake, you can't be in this conversation.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I would recognize Livy Dunn.
You wouldn't recognize
See,
the girl who
50's on
got
my
rizzed
side.
up by Baby Gronk?
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
If Baby Gronk was sitting next to her, I'd be like, that must be Livy Dunn.
What if Baby Diggs was?
Oh, yeah, him.
Well, Baby Diggs wouldn't be standing next to her. Baby Diggs would breaking her ankles, catching a ball over her.
Yeah, I would never randomly run into Baby Diggs because whenever I'm in the same city, I got to tap in.
Yeah.
Out of respect.
Well, I'd never run into Baby Diggs because he'd be running past me.
Love
Yeah.
Baby
Can't
Diggs.
defend him.
Yeah, jamming Baby Diggs at the line. Good luck.
Yeah, no chance.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
Okay. So, not a ton going on. Obviously, first preseason games for a bunch of teams tonight. Let's knock on wood collectively for no injuries.
No injuries.
But let's do some headline reading because we are still in August. I'll rip through them. You guys give me your thoughts. Texas beats out LSU, Miami for number 1 D end in 2024.
I just don't want to know what year he was born in.
Okay.
Because it's probably like 2005.
He must be from Texas.
Colin Simmons. Colin Simmons will be playing in Austin. He is the number 1 recruit. Yes, he's from Texas.
It's crazy to think that if you had a little oops mistake while you were in college, your kids right now would be entering NCAA football.
That is true. Yeah, they would definitely be entering.
That's scary.
NCAA football.
My kids, maybe not yours.
Yeah, no. Colin Simmons was born. He is. Why can't I find his birthday anyway? He must be what?
It must be 2006.
2006.
That sucks.
Damn.
That sucks.
That is brutal. That is brutal. Yeah, Duncanville, Texas.
That's
Duncanville,
crazy.
Texas. Colin Simmons. Man, that
Texas
does
is back.
suck a lot. I was thinking about it. They were showing the ages of NFL coaches, and we're still holding on pretty well. Because, I think McVay's younger than us.
LaFleur's around the same age, probably.
Yeah, a couple of the new guys
McDaniel.
might be younger than us, but that will suck when we get to a few more years down the line and then they list all the coaches and there's like a third.
Well, when McVay was talking about retiring, if he had actually retired from coaching football, that would have made me feel super old.
Yes. That we podcasted for his entire career as a head coach.
Yep.
Okay. Next headline. Titans Williams lauds Vrabel for head coach opportunity, for HC opportunity. Huh.
Okay, so I think he's their defensive coordinator.
Terrell Williams.
Or is he
He's
OC?
coaching. He's coaching the preseason.
Yeah,
game.
yeah. So Vrabel is letting him wear the headset, call the plays, that sort of thing.
I like that.
Giving him an opportunity.
Yep. That's cool.
It's also a good opportunity to bet against the Titans.
Yeah.
Rookie head coach.
Yeah, the rookiest of head
Yeah.
coaches. Book, Phil bet over $1 billion, tried Ryder Cup wager.
Mm-hmm.
Big time bets. Dutch star rips U.S. women's national team for big mouse at Women's World Cup. Now this is,
Facts.
but this is also like you saw the takes for 4 days, then you tried to hop on the take train. It's already left the station.
Yeah, so when the Dutch, they said big mouth,
Big mouse.
that sounds like fat phobic to me. It sounds like they're calling us fat Americans.
yeah, or a fish you'd like to catch.
Yeah, big mouth.
I caught a big mouth American.
So we didn't really talk that much about the Women's World Cup. I just want to say that I've reached
You
the point
jinxed
now.
them.
I didn't jinx them. I just said I like watching the women play. I think that they're more fun to watch than men sometimes because they usually win. This team sucked. I've reached the point now where I don't necessarily blame Megan Rapinoe. I blame the coach for even putting her on the roster. That's how bad she was.
I also, it does, I'm not going to defend them because they did suck.
It'd be
And I
very
wanna
easy
win.
to defend them.
Yeah, it's very easy. They
Vietnam
barely
basically
scored.
did.
Yeah, but they are a little bit of a victim of their own success where if you win multiple World Cups and dominate, everyone expects if you don't win that you're a failure.
Yeah, they need to start sucking like the men.
Yeah.
And then get to the second round, everyone's happy.
You know what they need is they need a FIBA loss third place finish. Remember the year that we finished third, I think?
Yeah, we need to put together
Argentina.
the Redeem Team.
That was the reset because for a while it was basically, the dream team always wins.
That was the Olympics.
That was the Olympics?
Yeah.
That was the Olympics.
So we need to get LeBron James to play women's soccer.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
and lose. But yeah, that was a reset where then it became like, oh, okay, now the next time they win,
get Coach K in here and start winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
No,
Coach
that's
K.
exactly
yeah,
what
let's
happened.
get Coach K in there, and he'll never give up the job, even though every
And
other
have we
Olympic
lost-
coach, every
have
other
we
Olympic
lost
coach in the
since?
history of the Olympics did not sit on the job like he did.
Have we
for
lost
recruits?
since? Is he still the coach?
So he could be like,
Is he still the coach?
Oh, Plumlee, you want to FaceTime LeBron and come to Duke?
Is he still the coach?
Of where?
USA.
Probably.
No. So he
Probably
gave it up.
going to try to
He gave
be.
it up.
Shadow coach.
Yeah.
Well, he retired.
Yeah. He's
So,
retired.
AKA giving it up.
Colts to start Richardson in preseason opener.
Smart move.
I'm going to make a lot of knee-jerk decisions off that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. He's got
one
all the
quarter.
tools.
I think he's playing.
He's got all the tools.
That tape is going to basically decide Anthony Richardson's fate in my eyes.
Yeah, if he throws one touchdown pass, I'm in.
Yeah, or one cool stiff arm or long run. I'm all the way in. Fountas exits DC United after racism allegations. Next, sources: Cal, Stanford to ACC hits roadblocks.
Okay, so wait, the Fountas one. I actually read about that.
Okay.
The guy's name is Taxi. His first name is Taxi.
Taxi Fountas.
Taxi Fountas. Great name. And the organization said we don't tolerate any misogynistic language. So I guess I don't know what that means. Like, why would he use misogynistic language on one of his teammates if his teammate is a male?
Called them bitches?
Yeah, probably called him a bitch.
Called them bitches?
If you can't call your teammate a bitch in practice, I think I'm done with sports.
Yeah, administrative leave. Yeah, there's no place for that, Taxi. Can't believe he did it. Sources Cal Stanford to ACC hits roadblocks. No duh.
Yeah. What's the roadblock? Route 66?
Yeah, ACC is like, they just showed up like, we got to do something.
Yeah.
Stanford.
They should call themselves the Ocean Conference if they make this happen. So it's going to be they're going for some of the West Coast teams, and they're also going for SMU.
They should make them do the Ocean Conference, and then you have to fly the opposite way.
Yeah, fly the opposite way around the world.
Yes.
I like that.
That would be cool just to watch the graphic.
Yeah, just have colleges that exist on airplanes.
Miles traveled for the Cal football team this year is like 400,000.
Yeah, I could see Commissioner getting just organizing that conference so that he could funnel the frequent flyer miles to his personal account.
Smart. That's actually really smart. Status. And then last one, sources, Bayern agrees to a $110 million deal for Kane. Patrick?
Harry.
Oh, Harry Kane.
Come on.
Harry is no longer at Tottenham?
He's a tapping merchant is what he is.
Wow. Oh, no, he's got to decide. He's got to decide whether to leave or not. Okay. Cool. That was headlines.
That was headlines.
That was headlines.
That
What a
somehow
great
is
day.
on the top page anymore.
Hold on.
Max
This
just
is a
seemed
bit.
through a no
No,
hitter.
that was headlines.
Come on,
That
Jake.
was
Yeah,
headlines.
this is a bit.
Yeah.
This
Jake-
is a bit.
Headlines.
Jake's pitching a perfect game right now in terms of ruining bits.
I might leave.
Sorry, Jake.
No,
we need you.
Jake's
Your
pitching in-
presence is great because your presence is basically the dudes that tweet us, correcting us constantly, and being like,
Yeah.
"How did you not know?" Like they probably are tweeting Hank right now, being like, "Dude, how did you not know they fly orcas?"
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And Tokite is going to be free as fuck.
No, there is one more headline. It is the top of ESPN. 5 trades that should happen before the NFL season starts and why they benefit both sides.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is. the most important
Barstool
thing that
for
happened.
ESPN.
Done.
Penn Management gets A+ for that trade.
Yes. All A pluses. Everyone wins.
Which team could use Chase Young? I do think that Chase Young would be a good person to trade for the Commanders.
I'd take him.
I feel like he's right now.
Bears.
He's going to be a free agent. So is Montez Sweat. I'd rather have Montez Sweat and then whatever we can get for Chase Young right now.
Okay. I can't log into my continue reading of ESPN.
Oh, so just read the first paragraph. That's what I.
But I
usually do.
have ESPN.
Okay, here we go.
Plus.
Buccaneers trade for Trey Lance
Okay.
for a second-round pick and a third-round pick. Why would that? Doesn't seem like anybody wins.
Oh, I'm in too. Yeah, I don't. That
I
makes
give that
no
a
sense.
no-win.
That makes no sense.
That's a zero winner.
That one is not one that needs to be done.
Ravens trade for Chase Young for
Like
a
that.
third-round pick, fifth-round pick.
Jets trade for Mike Evans. Holy shit, that would be awesome
It would, yeah.
because you guys would lose your Aaron Rodgers bet.
Mike Evans made quite the surprise appearance in the Johnny Manziel documentary.
I have to watch it still. Monday
It's
we're gonna
good.
do the review.
It's good.
Everyone's tweeting the spoiler of how it ended, though. I've seen it like 10 times.
Well, it's
He
life.
died?
It's life,
No.
Jake.
Oh,
no,
We know what Johnny Manziel. Like
no, how
he's-
the documentary ended.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't say it.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying.
Johnny Manziel doesn't continue playing NFL football.
No spoilers.
Okay, was I close?
Yeah,
No.
I think you were. I think you were.
No.
Johnny Manziel.
Was there an after credit scene I didn't see?
Still
I don't
partying,
know. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet.
living in
Johnny
Scottsdale.
Manziel hanging out, playing
Kind of.
golf.
No.
Johnny Manziel signing
I don't know. We won't spoil it.
memorabilia stuff.
No.
Spoil it and then we'll bleep it.
Everyone was tweeting about how a lot of it is about how he had alcohol issues and it ended with him drinking a beer.
Yeah, it's true. Well, he lives in Scottsdale.
That's not a spoiler.
I mean,
I thought.
Well,
it was
no,
gonna be
he
juicier
had-
than
he-
that.
You thought he was sober?
But the
no. I don't know. Just
the whole
the
sh-
final.
the whole documentary is him loving beer,
Well, Jake, the
and then he's doing the thing he loves at the end.
documentary also starts with
I didn't watch it
It
yet.
starts with
Oh,
him
you
drinking a
didn't-
beer too.
No, I didn't watch
Hey,
it.
you
yet.
thought that
Spoiling
was
the
a
beginning.
spoiler?
Yeah.
Him drinking a beer?
Just how the documentary ends. I'm just going to
Johnny-
shut up the rest of the episode. I don't know what's going on.
Right now, Jake's pitching a no bitter.
I just need to lose my mic.
Oh, stop, Jake. Don't be hard on yourself. We love you.
Yeah, we
Come
love
on.
you, Jake. Jaguars should trade for
seriously, do
offensive
lose
lineman
your mic.
Patrick McCarry. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Jaguars should get the offensive lineman from the Ravens. Titans should trade for Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah. Fill the Eric Decker role out there.
I wonder if the Raiders will have like a fire sale at some point. Because they do have good players.
Well,
they have dudes.
3 years from now, they might be adding a guy that might be getting out of prison.
It's true. Henry Ruggs.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
rebuilding. They're like
How-
the Mets. They're targeting 2026.
I don't know. I don't understand how you can kill someone drunk driving and only have 3 years of jail.
Probably have a pretty good lawyer.
That makes no sense to me. That feels. I'm all for second chances, but you ended someone's life.
Yeah. It was a huge fuck up. I do.
I don't think it's a fuck up. I think it's just you killed someone.
Yeah. You killed someone, which is a huge fuck. Like,
Yeah, no, but a fuck up is like, whoops,
He didn't intentionally.
I hit you on the head by
He
accident.
didn't intentionally kill somebody. He did make an egregious mistake, actually a series of egregious mistakes. But yeah, it does seem like 3 years is not like, imagine if you were that woman's like parent or her daughter or her brother or sister. Like that doesn't seem like the punishment fits the crime.
Right.
And that's it. Those are the trades. Those are win-win trades.
That's it. All right. So should we get to our interview?
No,
Why?
because this is ridiculous.
What happened?
Oh, you want to talk about how Devontae Smith missed practice to
He
go out
went
to
there.
Yeah, which is, I guess, if you're gonna be with somebody, be with them at their worst times, like Derek Carr.
Okay, so go ahead.
Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Michael Lorenzen throws.
Who you didn't care about?
That's not true.
Oh,
That's
can
not.
we-
I never said that.
Memes, find the clip.
I never said that.
When I said Philly's got
I-
Michael Lorenzen, you said sure.
yeah, sure. That's he's pitching great. 17 innings, 2 runs.
Okay. So
And-
what'd he do?
I think they
And
should have pulled him.
Michael Lorenzen pitched 124 pitches, 9-inning no-hitter yesterday for the Philadelphia Phillies.
That seems like they're malpractice by their pitching staff. They only left him in the game because he had a no-hitter. If you look at, he basically did the Josh Hamilton to himself. He's not going to be the same pitcher after this.
wrong. He was throwing 95 in the 9th. Adrenaline was pumping. They kept showing his mom, and his mom was at the game, bawling, crying in the 9th inning. It was one of those how can you not be romantic about baseball moments? It was,
Really?
Oh yeah.
I was not
Oh, yeah.
romantic. I tuned in.
I mean, you tuned in for disgusting reasons.
Max,
What do you mean?
Max,
What do you mean I tuned
You
in for
tuned
disgusting
in for
reasons?
disgusting reasons.
Because
You
I
know
wanted him to get pulled?
Yeah, you wanted him to
They
get
should have
pulled.
pulled him.
No, they shouldn't. They won the game. Full game, 9 innings, complete game, no hitter. How it's supposed to be done. How baseball is supposed to be played.
From your balls.
For your balls.
so Max, how romantic did you get with it?
I don't know. I watched it.
Max.
You said how romantic can you be?
Yeah. How,
Yeah, no. it was-
How
it was-
romantic can you be?
No, it's like the line.
Right, but we're asking
How
you
romantic
now,
were
how
you?
romantic
Are
can
you
you
asking
be?
me if I jerked off to them winning the game?
I didn't say that.
Why would we say that?
I don't know.
you?
No, I didn't.
You're the one who said
jerking
jerk
off
off.
romantic?
Yeah.
No.
Good point.
Actually, Max, if the Phillies win the World Series, you should have to go back and watch this game film and just jack off while you watch it.
On stream.
The most romantic game of the season.
Yeah, I know. It was a great game. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Are we saying set again?
We gotta get back to play, or at least closer to playoffs for Seds.
So 2 things. One, he pitched the game in Vans, which was awesome.
Awesome.
That was cool. Vans, do the cleats go to the Hall of Fame?
I have no idea.
For no hitters?
I don't know.
I've always wondered about that. The Hall of Fame.
1,000.
I think they
feel
just
like-
take shit and just throw it out back.
Yeah, something goes to the Hall of Fame, whether it be football or baseball, like every single day.
Yeah.
They must have just an abundance of shit that nobody cares about anymore.
I think what they do is they do the like weekly or monthly up in front in the glass case. Like, look at Mike Lorenzen Vans, and then after the next no-hitter, like, for fuck it.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this actually, maybe these Vans no-hitters take the spot of the 4 or 5 pairs of shoes that the Astros put in the Hall of Fame when they no-hit the Phillies.
What do they have? 20 pairs of cleats in there?
Oh, so
so
well, yeah. So
you
you're admitting
just
it's a
agreed to
no-hitter.
No.
and you agree that they're in the
no.
Hall of Fame
No. It's bullshit.
in
Jake,
a World Series game.
Jake,
I mean,
did- Jake-
I can't get out of bed for a no hitter that takes place in
Jake,
August.
did you see the wild stat?
Yeah, I was just gonna say it.
Unbelievable wild
Four
stat.
pitchers and 4 pitchers only have played in the majors after attending Fullerton Union High School in Fullerton, California, and now all 4, including Michael Lorenzen, have thrown an MLB no-hitter.
So who is it?
Steve Busby from 1972 to 1980, Walter Johnson, a Hall of Famer who played from 1907 to 27.
We know Walter Johnson.
Yep.
Michael Lorenzen, and then Mike Warren in the 80s.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
That is.
I mean, that's a
That's
wild.
wild.
That is really wild.
That's wild.
Wait, high schools existed in like 1890.
1907.
Yeah, but he probably went to high school. Or what years did he go to high school?
I don't know. This is their MLB.
In the
years.
1800s.
Probably.
This guy
yeah.
went to high school.
Yeah, I
I
guess
think
so.
he just went to
Fucking-
like the mines.
He went to war.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He went to the Civil War for school.
Get to work, kid. Okay, well, I'm happy for you, Max.
Thank you. I don't think you are.
Well, celebrating
You're
a
not.
no-hitter in the regular season, like who would do that?
Yeah, Domingo Herman threw a
August.
perfect game. I didn't celebrate.
And he's your favorite Yankee.
He is your favorite Yankee.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
We saw you have a Domingo Harmon jersey that we've seen you wear.
Just don't leak it.
Also,
There we go. Jake's in on a bit.
Could you imagine if it was Cubs Phillies wild card round?
That'd be
Imagine
fun.
that.
I can.
It's possible. It's very possible.
Max and Hank, week 1.
It would be very fun. It would be played. Well, no, it
would be
because they play it all at one place, right?
yeah.
I think the Cubs are a few games behind the
Not really.
Phillies.
They're only three back.
We got time.
They're a half back of the last spot, and the Phillies are 2.5 up. Actually, I don't know. The wild card math screws me up.
It really is confusing.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out.
I know that that it says plus 2.5 for the Phillies in the wild card first spot, and then the Cubs are a half out.
So that'd be 3.
But they would need to get to second place. I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's get to our interview. And then we'll do the Mount Rushmore siblings. Before we do the interview, PFT, you had a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Yeah, before we get to Amon Ra St Brown, great interview. He's brought to you by Simply Safe. Who's squeezing in one last getaway this summer? Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
A getaway?
at least one.
All right. Well, guess what? Before you take off, you should protect your home, Hank, with the latest innovation from Simply Safe Home Security, 24/7 live guard protection. It's designed to help stop crime in real time. What's your most valuable possession that you have in your apartment right now that you're afraid of getting stolen?
Probably my computer.
Yeah. What else?
I got some golf balls. Got a couple head covers.
We got to protect that stuff.
Yeah.
And the best way to do it is with Simply Safe. If an intruder breaks into your home, Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them through the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, warning them that police are on their way. 24/7 live guard protection and the new Smart Alarm indoor camera work seamlessly as part of the entire Simply Safe security system to keep your whole home safe from break-ins, fires, flooding, and more. I need the Simply Safe system in my new house. I don't want somebody sneaking in and taking in any of Blake's toys. With advanced motion detection and vision AI, the Smart Alarm indoor camera can sense the difference between potential intruders and pets to reduce false alarms. Right now, Part of My Take listeners get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month trial of Fast Protect monitoring. The special offer is for a limited time only, so go to simplysafe.com/PMT. That's simplisafe.com/PMT. There's no safe like Simply Safe. And now, here's Amon Ra St Brown.
Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest. He is wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, Amon Ra St Brown. We don't know when we're going to run this interview. We're taping it during Grit Week, but so we don't always ask the first question what grit means to everyone that we tape this week. But I feel like I have to ask you.
Okay.
Because you seem like a gritty guy.
Yeah.
So what does grit mean to you?
I would say for me, grit. Scratchy, clawy, works hard. Feel like someone that relentless.
Yeah.
I feel like those are the words that describe grit for me. Obviously, the word grit in itself is a great word, like just gritty. But I would say relentless, tough. Like I said, works hard, scratching, clawing. things like that.
It is a great word.
Yeah, yeah.
Never really thought about it, but yeah, grit. It just seems like a tough word. And
Yeah.
you were the last person on the practice field today.
Was I didn't see.
I think so. Yeah. Will you just stay out there? Just if somebody
No.
else is out there working,
No,
you're
no,
like,
no.
I'm gonna wait.
I'll do my work and then I'll bounce.
So
Yeah.
202 balls is what you catch after every practice?
Correct.
Do you catch all of them?
For the most part, yeah. I have maybe one or two drops, but for the most part, try to catch all of them. Yeah.
You have to do 202 in a row. Like start over if you drop it.
You think so?
That's
Yeah.
what I personally do 203, but
Okay.
202 is pretty good too.
I'll do that. I'll do 204 just because you said that.
Now I'm 205.
Well, then I'm not going to tell what I'm doing.
This is how the Cold War
I'm going to
started.
do
more than
Infinity
you.
plus one.
Yeah, just more than you.
Wait, so how did 202 come about?
So I was I live in Southern California. I grew up in Southern California growing up as a kid, and the 7-on-7 circuit is huge there. 7-on-7 football. You have the regular season where pads, whatever. Then off season, everyone's doing 7-on-7. You got these big tournaments and whatever. So when I was growing up, I had two older brothers. We all did everything together. And we were at this one 7-on-7 thing. There was a kid. He was out there catching everything. My dad went up to his dad. He's like, what do you guys do to have such good hands? And the father told my dad, we have a jugs machine. We catch 200 balls a day. So my dad, being the guy he is, he went online, got a jugs machine. And I remember the first day it came in, I was like, shoot, we finally got a jugs machine. Like, this is crazy. You can shoot balls. You don't have to throw it, because we used to just throw balls to each other. And then he told us we got to catch 202 because Buddy over there was catching 200. So
Why not 201?
Just, I don't know.
Just a little extra, yeah.
a little
Just
extra.
that extra one.
Just two just sounds better. Yeah.
It actually does sound better. Yeah, 202 to 201. I know that I've seen an interview with you where you list every receiver that was taken before in the draft. I'm not going to ask you to list all the receivers,
Okay.
but I know that you were mad on draft night.
yeah.
You were mad on the first couple days of the draft. You didn't get picked, which I respect. I understand that because you feel like you were better than a lot of the guys that got picked. But also at the same time, the Lions passed on you a couple times too. So do you kind of hate the Lions a little bit?
One of my best friends brought that up. He's like, the Lions passed on you too. I was like, I mean, I understand that, but at the end of the day, they still picked me. So they passed on me, but they still picked me. It could have been anyone else, but the Lions are still the team that chose me. So, I could be mad at them for not picking me, but at the end of the day, they still picked me. So it's like me picking a team, in middle school. You go, you have two captains, you pick guys. If I picked you, I still picked you. I might have picked you later, but you're still on my team.
That's
what I
a
mean?
good point because, I believe it or not, I know I look like an athlete right now, but back in the day, I was a little frumpier, a little less athletic, and I would always love it if I was like the second to last person picked. I'd be like, "Yeah, that's my guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
You saved me.
Ride or die."
Yeah. So I am going to have you list all 16.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You got to count with me though.
Yeah, because this is crazy. The fact that there's 16 and you memorize it, like Tom Brady does. That was it Brady 7, 6. That's doesn't Brady have 6 that he lists before that were drafted before him?
I'm not sure.
16 is a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, LSU.
That was a good pick.
Yeah, it was a great pick. Devontae Smith, Alabama. Jalen Waddle, Alabama. Kadarius Toney, Florida. Rashad Bateman, Minnesota. Elijah Moore, Ole Miss. Rondell Moore, Purdue. Tutu Atwell, Louisville. Dwayne Eskridge, Western Michigan. Terrace Marshall, LSU. Amari Rogers, Clemson. Nico Collins, Michigan. Anthony Schwartz, Auburn. De'Ami Brown, UNC. Josh Palmer, Tennessee. Des Fitzpatrick, Louisville. Amon Ra St Brown, USC.
Wow. And you just, I love it. Wherever you find motivation, right?
Yeah.
Like you look at that every day.
I have it written down in my notebook. Every day before I go out to practice, I have my goals written down at the top, what I want to do this year. And then I got, I got round 4, pick 112, never forget. Then I got all the receivers 1 through 16, their name and where they went to college, and I read it every day 3 times.
That's gotta suck to be one of those middle guys. Like Rashad Bateman's like, dude, my fault. Like, why do you keep saying my name every day?
Do a redraft right now. So if you were to as a GM on your big board, where would you take yourself?
I'm going first.
Yeah,
I'd be a fool not
Jamar
to say
Chase
that.
is pretty good.
He is.
Jamar Chase is
but
pretty
I'm still
good.
picking myself every time. I mean,
Smith's
all the receivers will tell you that.
Okay.
So Jamar Chase is listening to this interview right now, and he's going
gonna
to be
take
like
himself first.
the
Yeah.
people that would be picked before me, according to Amon Ra St Brown. Amon Ra St Brown, USC.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he
I mean,
gets
you'd
that
be
motivation.
a fool not to say yourself.
That's true. I would
If you're
pick myself after Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
personally,
that's you. Yeah.
personally, I think he might be a little bit better than me.
Right.
But yeah, probably after Devontae as well, then somewhere third maybe.
This is what's this podcast called again?
Part of my take.
So you guys, if there was what other podcasts are with you guys, like competing with you guys?
There's none.
None.
There's none.
No,
So you guys are
We've
one.
put them all in the
So
So you're
dust.
putting yourself first.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well-
Just like me.
Yeah.
No, Joe
got it?
Rogan's probably ahead of us.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Maybe.
Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Hey, call her daddy. They're pretty good. Are you in Daddy Gang?
No.
What podcast do you listen to?
I don't really listen to many podcasts. I'm gonna be honest. I will say though, the Drake with that Bobby girl.
Yeah.
I don't watch podcasts, but my buddy came over and he put it on the screen. I'm like, "But what are you watching?" It's like just Drake. I don't really see a lot of Drake interviews, so I'm like, I like Drake. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I like her. I like the way she's interviewing. It's different. She's in bed. Like I've never seen a podcast with someone in bed with some drinks on the side, and she's just talking to him like he's a regular dude, talking about why do you follow so many people? Like just the question she was asking. I think she's
You want us
tough.
to do an interview like that?
I don't think you can pull it off like her.
We can get some pillows in here.
Yeah. Well, what was it like growing up in France?
I didn't grow up in France.
Okay, that's the kind of stuff she has.
Right.
And then they just go off on a tangent about
She's
that.
good though.
You were in French immersion though, growing up.
Yeah, I was,
So
yeah.
I was in a French immersion school too.
Really?
When I was growing up, and but you remember it. I don't remember any of it.
I forgot a lot of French, but like someone speaking it, I can understand it. But I haven't spoken it in so long that if you don't speak a language for so long, you kind of forget it. So French is a language that I feel like if I went back to France for about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll pick it up like that.
You listen it, and you can understand when you
Yeah,
listen to people say it. But
Yeah,
if you ask me to say anything, it's like no, I
Right.
can't.
It's a little different,
Can't
yeah.
do that at all. It's kind of messed up that they probably made you learn like math and science and French.
Yeah, we're doing everything. I mean, math was in French, like you said, science, history, everything. Then you had 1 hour of English. So the English teacher would come in, you do English, whatever, grammar and English, and then the rest is all French. You go to recess, everyone's speaking French. It's crazy.
Did you get in trouble if you spoke English at recess?
Not really. I mean, the kids would probably speak French to each other. I mean, English to each other if you wanted. But if you're trying to get like, I want a snack, where's the bathroom, this, that, and you're talking to like an elderly, you got to speak French.
Yeah. We got to talk about your dad, John Brown, Mr. Universe, 1980 and 81.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So what was it like growing up? We all grew up like with the joke, like my dad could beat up your dad, but you actually could say that to literally everyone. Your dad could beat up everyone.
Right.
What was it like having a guy like that pushing you, training you? Because we saw Hard Knocks, like he's still doing that.
Yeah, it was, for me, it was normal, I would say. Growing up, that was just the kind of household I was in. I was speaking German with my mom, boom. I'm doing all that, speaking English to my dad, flip-flopping in between sentences. If she's talking to me, he's talking to me. I'm going to a French school. My dad's working out after school. We're doing all these sports, all these languages, trying to get 4.0 GPAs. So for me, it was normal. That's the life I lived. But everyone, the outside looking in, they're like, damn, you did so much. How are you able to, juggle everything? But I just tell everyone, when you're doing it as a young kid, it's kind of like you're used to it. It's almost like, if you were born with some parents that had a lot of money, that's something you're just used to. If you were born in a household that, maybe didn't have, much growing up, and you had to, work at 14 years old, you're used to that. So for me, I was used to doing everything all at once. Like I said, going to different schools, learning different languages. My dad working us out when I was like 4 years old, going to all these different camps, practices, playing these different sports. It was normal for me.
That just bummed me out because I'm thinking about my kids and like they're gonna be used to just people on the street being like, "What's up, big cat? Remember when you pissed your pants?" Yeah. And like that's gonna be their normal.
Right.
Yeah. I wish I was Mr. Universe.
When did you start drinking protein?
I would say I was. So how this whole thing worked was we worked out. I started working out as a young kid. Boom. When
What
I was-
age?
I was like 5 years old.
Jeez.
Like lifting weights?
Yeah, so PVC pipes. I didn't start, real weights just to get the form down. So bench press. I didn't back squat when I was young. I was doing like dumbbell, hold the dumbbell between your legs and do regular squats. I didn't start doing like real weights, I would say, until I was 7, 8 years old.
That's kind of soft.
7, 8 years old. That's when I started, getting the 45-pound bar to do bench and then some back squat and whatever. But yeah, I was in the gym just to get my form right early on and back in our garage. We had a garage with some weights. So I never really took protein until I would say I was 7, 8 years old, but it was a protein that my dad found that we all liked. We loved the taste of it. And it was this brand that, it wasn't a big brand. It was a smaller brand, but my dad found it. We all took it. We loved the taste, yada, yada, yada. So then later, my dad, 2 years later than that, he's like, you know what? Let me try to make my own protein. So he made his own protein. We started taking it. I would say I was like 9, 10 years old now. We never sold it to anyone. It was just us for the family. We took it. And then once I got to high school, everyone, you know, I was pretty big. I was bigger than most of the kids, stronger than almost all of them, stronger than the linemen, everyone. People were always asking, you know, what are you taking? People thought we were on steroids, this, that, and the other. And, you know, we never took anything. And so my dad's like, you know, maybe we should start selling the protein. So we came out with it, started selling it, and, you know, a bunch of kids in my area were taking it. They all, you know, all said it had results. So it was pretty cool. But early on, he never sold it. It was just for us. And then after, he started giving it to the public.
Is there another kid who took the protein who's in the NFL now? Besides your brother.
Right. Yeah. I think there's a DB that grew up where I was from. His name's Keith Taylor. He's on the Panthers right now.
Okay.
There's a few that I'm sure they've taken it. I don't know when they took it, but mostly I would say in California, a lot of kids that I knew were on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was the car that you rode in, driving around like? Did it have just like every type of sports equipment in it?
Honestly, no. My dad drove a Hummer growing up.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, he loved the Hummer. So
Me too.
he had the H2. And that's, you know, we rode around in that. It didn't have much. It would always have like cleats in it. We always made sure we rode around with our cleats. Mm-hmm. Maybe a football or so. And then some shoes that you can run in, like regular running shoes or lifting shoes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But cleats were always in the car. That's something I always remember is he always said, make sure you don't get anywhere without your cleats.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I also read that you memorized where players went to college.
I have a pretty good memory, I would say, yeah. So like not everyone, but like a lot of receivers I know where they went to college. Just players in general, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So at USC, you're getting ready for your pro day, for your workouts.
Yep.
When you ran, what was it, 4.61?
4.51.
4.51,
Yeah.
excuse me. Didn't mean to
No, you're good.
pack an extra 10
That was very
tenths of a second on there. But a 4.51, that's the reason why a lot of people gave that you slipped in the draft. Were you expecting to run faster, or do you think that like you truly have pad speed that does not translate
Yeah.
the 40-yard dash?
I think a lot of scouts, a lot of teams, they love to look at the 40. I mean, yeah, that's probably why I did drop in the process. But I think game speed is completely different than 40 speed. There's guys that can run, that do run 4.4, 4.3, but they go out there and they don't look 4.3, 4.4. And there's guys that run 4.5, 4.6, that when they go out there, they're playing faster. I don't know how to explain it. They're just moving different than the other players. It seems like.
I think your coach, Antoine Randall, I feel like he was one of those guys.
He was, yeah.
Where it's like he ran the best routes. He was so shifty. He got separation.
Right.
But it might not always translate to some guy standing there with a stopwatch.
Right. It's like lateral. I mean, there's no lateral movement in a 40. There's no stop and start in a 40. It's just straight running. So football, I mean, how many times are you just running straight? You gotta, if you're getting pressed and you're running a go, you gotta make a release. Mm-hmm. There's always something. There's not just a straight run unless you're on a breakaway with the ball in your hands and no one's in front of you. But other than that, in football, you're always moving left and right. You gotta stop. You gotta start. So there's so many little factors I think that go into speed that you can't really judge in a 40. Yeah, they have the 3-cone drill. They have different drills at the combine to try to test those things. But at the end of the day, I think you got to watch the tape.
Yeah. Like DK Metcalf, he runs a straight line, but he's wildly overrated as wide receiver. Just
You think so?
Oh yeah, he's not that good. Me and DK have a little thing, but I'm faster than him. I raced him one time.
That's a fact.
If you cheat in the 40, you can beat anybody. That's what I learned. From
Right.
Yeah. I would imagine you haven't ever had like a crisis of confidence. You seem like a very confident guy, but was there a moment that you had like I can do this in the NFL? Like this is, I'm better than these guys. Like I've arrived.
For me, I'm gonna be honest. I always had a lot of confidence, like you said.
Yeah.
So when I came in as a rookie, I was a 4th rounder. We had some receivers here. Tyrell Williams, he was on the Chargers and the Raiders for a bit. Khalif Raymond was here. He's still here. Brashad Perriman was here, a few other guys. So I came in, and I mean, I knew I could play. For me, my whole thing was, I just needed a shot.
Right.
If they were going to throw me the ball, I was going to make the most of it. And so early on, the first few games, I didn't get too many targets. I remember my rookie year, we played the Rams in LA. Jared, little homecoming, just got traded and whatnot. And I had my whole family at the game, my friends, boom, boom, this, that, and the other. It was like the day before my birthday or the day after my birthday. And I remember going out there playing, and I didn't get one target the whole game. Not one target. Everyone was there watching. I didn't do shit. It was kind of, it was like, damn, I'm in LA, got no targets. It's cool though. And I remember the Vikings game when I caught the game winner.
Yep.
I had like 10 catches, I think. I had a lot of catches, whatever. And ever since that game, I feel like, I started getting more targets. And I knew in my head, like, all I need is a shot because I know I'm ready. I prepared my whole life for this. So once they give me a shot, I'm going to make the most of it. And that's what I did. And ever since then, I just never looked back.
Jared said that was his favorite throw.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was that touchdown catch.
Okay.
That you had.
Yeah.
I think that unlocked you. He's like, okay, I got a guy.
You
out
have
here.
been on a tear ever since.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it unlocked me, but it made you guys aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I always knew about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When
Yeah.
you got drafted, I was like, this guy should go above
I like
Jamar
you.
Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Should have been a first rounder.
Yeah.
Now you're
On my
talking.
big board, you were number one.
Yeah.
Would you say you got that dog in you?
For sure.
You got. What about other guys on the team? Jared, does he have that dog?
I think for quarterbacks, it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't really hit anyone ever. Now, to be a dog, I feel like you got to have some type of physicality. For a quarterback, I mean, it's so much different. I mean, that's the one position where, yeah, you can be a dog, but are you really a dog? I mean, you're just throwing balls around, making great throws.
Yeah.
He's not a running quarterback, so he's he's commanding the offense, being a general.
Yeah, he's just playing catch with his dogs.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's like Air Bud. What about Jack Fox?
I like him.
He's a dog.
I like him. Dog. You know
Dog.
what? I take that back. Jared's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's
If Jack Fox can be a dog, Jared's
He's
a
a
dog.
fox.
Yeah, it's for quarterbacks, just toughness.
Right, it's just-
being
yeah.
able to get hit and get
Right.
up. Yeah.
I mean, Jared's tough for sure.
Yeah.
Panay Sewell, dog.
Dog.
Big dog.
Huge dog.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Dog.
Dog. Dog.
Yeah.
Rodrigo.
Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Jack Campbell.
Dog.
That seems like a
That's
we'll
early.
see. That
Nah,
seems
I mean,
like a
he's
we'll
a rookie,
see.
so
Yeah.
still, but I've seen enough.
David Montgomery.
Dog.
Jameer
Yeah.
Gibbs.
Dog.
You ever
Dog.
seen David Montgomery's run against the Packers?
I've seen it, yeah, multiple times.
The run,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's beast.
It's
people
a
know about
legendary
that.
run.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
What was
sweet.
that, like 61 yards up the gut?
Yep, and we got a field goal out of it. I want to talk about fantasy real quick. You got a DM from a fantasy owner.
Yeah.
It started off funny and then it got a little weird. I'm going to read it and then you can maybe give a message to all fantasy owners that might draft you this year.
Okay.
This random guy DM'd Amon Ra and said, "Congrats, you have been selected to my fantasy team. With that being said, I want to set some ground rules. We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts, and then you will run a mile. Perfection." Like I said, it got a little weird at the end there when he's like, "I'm going to kick you in the ass." But do you have a message to anyone who is thinking about drafting you this year?
I mean, I get so many fantasy messages. It's actually insane. I don't understand what the big deal is, why people are so obsessed with fantasy, but
Well, remember
I guess I'll never know.
yeah, the fans do pay your salary.
They do.
Yeah,
And the media.
and the
Right,
media.
and the media.
Yeah.
And you guys.
You guys
welcome.
you'd be
Yeah,
playing in
thank
a
you.
parking lot without us.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, shoot, my message is if you pick me, you will be in good hands. That's about it.
Okay.
First
That's good.
overall.
But, I mean, you pick me whenever you want. Just pick me.
Okay. I'll pick you.
You'll pick me?
But
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
pick
hold you accountable.
Yeah, you
Okay.
will be running miles.
I will. Okay, I got you. I'll send you videos.
When you got that, were you like, "What the hell is going on?"
I mean, I get so many, but that one was definitely stood out. I'm like, I got to take a screenshot of this. This is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was wild.
What about after a game? Do people get mad at you? You get a lot of like hate fantasy?
I wouldn't, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't had that many bad games in my career.
Yeah.
I get targeted a lot.
What about that LA game? You didn't
Yeah,
get
that
a
was
single
bad.
target.
I wasn't on no one's team at that point in time.
You were on my
so-
team?
That's true.
I was.
Yeah. I was mad.
Was I on your team throughout the whole year?
That was actually me that wrote
You
that
probably
message.
traded me.
I did, yeah.
That's
You
on
probably are a fantasy legend to a lot of people because like that breaking out and then that stretch run
Right.
where like you weren't drafted in a lot of fantasy leagues and people picked you up.
My rookie year, yeah, was crazy because I had like 2 touchdowns. I think it was the playoffs is what week?
It's like 16.
The 1 week before the last
Yeah,
game, right?
yeah.
So we played the Seahawks. Had like 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 receiving, over 100 yards, like 9 catches, and I got so many DMs. People just thanking me. It was crazy.
You won some leagues. Where's your dad's rivalry with Kevin Durant these days?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He'd probably go on a whole spiel with that, but I don't think he has no hate versus KD. He just wants to, make sure you train your calves.
Yeah, there was a PSA for everyone out there.
Yeah. He still tells me to make sure I train mine.
You should. You do calf raises?
I do.
What do you put up?
We have like a standing calf machine. You put it over. You put the little things
I'm
on your
familiar.
shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
you work out.
I
Yeah.
have one.
Okay.
You see
We
my
live in the
calf?
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. I don't know. Maybe you. Live
No,
more
we
than
live
him.
in the gym.
The calf is literally the one part of my body that I'm proud of. That's it.
Yeah, but no, I put like however much weight I put on. It's not nothing crazy. Just make sure I get my reps.
Yeah.
What's the max squat you've ever had?
Max squat. I think it was during OTAs. I hit like 420, 430.
How much do you weigh?
200. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Ass to
Appreciate it.
grass. You got
Ass
like,
to grass.
full
Always.
bend?
Have to.
Always.
Mhm.
If it's not all the way down, it's not. I'm not counting it.
That was funny in Hard Knocks when KD is probably just sitting at home watching. Like he's like, "Oh, I can't wait for Hard Knocks.
Catching random
Football's
strays.
back."
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, and then he's looking down at
His
his calves. He's
calves.
like, "They are pretty
Shit.
God damn it!" I probably got in the gym after that.
Yeah.
When you decided to go to USC, your brother went to Notre Dame, right?
Yeah.
Did you just go to USC to piss him off?
No, honestly, nah. I loved Notre Dame. That was actually between Notre Dame and SC. I was like, I don't know which one I like. My brother, though, he ended up declaring early, so he left after 3 years. I was like, if he would have stayed one more year, I probably would have went to Notre Dame. But he left early. I was like, you know what? I like Notre Dame, but I want to keep my talent in California. I feel like a lot of people from California were leaving, taking their talent elsewhere. Like, why would
Elon,
right? Bryce Young went from California to Alabama. I mean, all these players, C.J. Stroud, California to Ohio State. Like, if we can just keep all our talent in California and all go to SC, I feel like SC would be that much better. But SC's back, so
Yeah.
Are they?
they're back.
They're gonna have to play Big Ten football.
Don't worry
soon.
about that. They're
Oh,
back.
you sure?
I'm positive.
You think you guys can handle Rutgers?
You heard of Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
He's not gonna be there forever.
You're right.
Then you got to go to West Lafayette in
get
November.
we'll get another transfer in.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is. I mean, do you watch? Like, I'm always curious, like, because you're in the NFL, you're playing. Do you get a chance to watch USC every week?
I do, but the only thing is the time change is crazy. So
Yeah.
if they're playing at 7:30, which a lot of them were last year, it's 10:30 here, and it's the night before my game. So I'm watching 2 drives going to bed.
Yeah.
But if it's like a day game, I can watch the whole thing.
So you probably thought that Utah game was awesome because that first 2
talking about
drives were sick.
You're
Yeah.
talking about the Pac-12 championship?
No, at Utah when basically
yeah.
USC was
That-
kicking their ass, then the sun
that
set
game
and
was crazy.
Utah woke up and
That game was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Pac-12 championship, I was
that wasn't great.
sick.
That wasn't great.
Yeah,
So you guys fully back though?
100%.
What does back mean?
College football playoffs.
Oh, wow, that's a low
That's
bar.
the standard.
Yeah.
The standard is the
We're in it.
standard.
In it right now.
We're in it.
Yeah, I mean, it is like last year in the Pac-12, you get to play all those, soft West Coast kids. Don't run the football. Hey, take it right now. Go for it right now. Do you watching all the NIL stuff? Are you like, man, I would have made so much money?
I mean, I probably would have made some money, but I don't know how much. I always wondered to myself, like, how much are these dudes really making? Do you guys know?
I think quarterbacks are getting in the millions, like
Really?
big time.
So
Like Caleb
Caleb-
Williams,
yeah, yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Arch Manning probably making a ton of money.
Yeah.
What's the time?
Probably like 3 million.
Yeah.
Texas.
How do you know?
Because the boosters in Austin.
You know them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the boosters?
I knew Red McCombs.
Okay.
There are boosters too.
Got it.
We have podcast
There you go.
boosters. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like most players, I think like average players probably making, I don't know, 10, 20.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing crazy.
Yeah. Nothing
Well,
nuts.
we just gave free cheesesteaks for a year to a guy at Toledo.
Really?
So that's pretty good. You can't put a price tag on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's huge.
Probably
Huge.
That's actually
Infinity
worth
dollars.
Free food,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Free food. All right. Well, Amon Ra, this has been awesome. I have one last question. Rowback question. RHOBACK.com. Promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. I'm wearing the shorts right now. Rowback.com. Promo code TAKE. You want to give us a prediction for the Lions season?
A record?
Yeah.
Do I want to give you guys this? Did you ask this to Jared?
Yeah. He said
15 and 2.
2. Yeah.
You're lying.
No,
No, he did.
He did.
You guys are good liars.
Yeah, he did.
I'm a terrible liar.
Terrible.
All right, fine. If you don't want to answer that
Did he-
question, I have
did
a
he answer
backup
it?
question. Yeah, he did 15
You
and 2.
actually answered it?
Yeah, well, we kind of pushed. It was a roundabout way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a roundabout way.
Okay. How fast is Justin Fields?
I never won against him, but from what my brother says, he's fast.
He's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You guys are Bears fans?
I'm Bears fan. So I said
Really? You're a
that
Bears
15
fan.
and 2, but the 2
Bears
losses
fan.
are to the Bears. Yeah.
You're a Bears fan?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's
You
wrong?
excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited.
You sound like my brother.
What is that supposed to mean?
He's excited too.
Yeah,
He was excited
we're
last year.
very
though.
excited.
He was excited like last year.
Last year was exciting. Not in the win and loss column, but it was exciting.
Was it? You had fun watching?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
That's
Do
good.
you know the history of Bears quarterbacks?
That's good.
It hasn't been great.
Yeah.
So
I like
yeah,
I like you. You're mad.
yeah,
I'm just messing with you.
yeah. He's gonna shut you down.
Who is Justin Fields?
No, your brother.
He's gonna shut me down?
Yeah.
How does that work?
We're just gonna put him out there and shadow you the whole
don't do
game.
that. You don't want to do that.
What's the motivation when you play the Bears? Do you find motivation for every team? Like a specific
No, but I love playing against my brother's team. So
Yeah.
when he was in the Packers, I loved playing the Packers. I still love playing the Packers just because of the Packers. And then the Bears, I love playing them because he's on the team. And I know some players on the team through him. But I just, whatever team he's on, I love playing against him.
Okay.
But so now he's on the Bears, so.
But like, can you find? Oh yeah, there we go. You just
Yeah.
on gunpoint. All right.
Yeah.
Can you
That was
find the
gonna watch
motivation
this.
for each team though? Like the Jaguars.
Jaguars, I mean, no, I think each team is, I don't really find them. It's just
Okay.
another game, yeah.
It's just whether they drafted one of the 16 guys.
I just know, like, no, if they have someone that, if someone that was drafted before me is on the team,
Careful with that.
Yeah, put that away.
I got my eyes on him.
Easy job.
I'm watching him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. That's grit.
Right.
Finding that grudge
Keeping
everywhere.
the mental notes.
Yeah.
I got one last question. I might get my ass kicked. So can you promise not to kick my ass for asking this?
Go ahead.
Was that a yes?
No promise, but go ahead.
Okay.
That was not a yes.
I might get my ass kicked. We had Von Miller on the show. We just talked to him. Dog. Absolute dog.
Yeah.
He told us that he kisses his dad on the lips.
When still?
Yeah. Still. Do you kiss your dad on the
so
lips?
no, I kissed my dad on the lips growing up until I would say, till I got to high school. But then in high school, I think a few times I kissed him on the lips, like when I graduated, I think when I committed. So a lot of people think it's weird. I kissed my mom on the lips too. I kissed my brothers on the lips when I was growing up. My dad made us do it, so we'd get in fights. And then after the fight was over, he would make us kiss each other on the lips.
That's a good way to diffuse it.
You can't stay mad at somebody after you kiss them on the lips.
Awesome.
I do that in fights sometimes. Just kiss them on the lips.
Now you kiss.
That was going to be my plan if you tried to beat my ass. I was just going to kiss you.
But nah, my dad made us do it, so I think it's not a thing I think in America really, but
Yeah.
I think Germany it's kind of normal.
Yeah.
So it was normal for me growing up.
That'd be awesome if after you played the Bears, you met in, the middle of the field, kiss on
On the
lips. Like,
50-yard line?
we went to battle. All right. Well, thanks so much, man. This has been
Appreciate
awesome. Appreciate you coming on, and best of luck this year, except against the Bears.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Amon Ra St Brown was brought to you by Barstool Bites. More specifically, the Pardon My Cheesesteak. Are you tired of sad, limp, and flavorless cheesesteaks? Do you crave something that will make your taste buds dance with joy and happiness? Look no further, my friend, because Pardon My Cheesesteak is here to save the day. I'm going to go off script because we've been eating a bunch of Pardon My Cheesesteaks recently. They've got new menu items coming out that I'm very, very excited about. They will be featured in NFL stadiums this year. That's right. You'll be able to find Pardon My Cheesesteak in select NFL stadiums. I'm very, very excited about that. We've got new menu items, like I said, but I like the old ones too. I'm a big fan of the Chipotle one. I like the buffalo chicken. I like all of them. The regular hits the spot too. I'm in bulking season right now, trying to get up to like 205, 210 pounds. I'm going to be jacked up, just a ball of muscle. I'm going to look like Deuce Gruden. And Pardon My Cheesesteak is going to get me there. They've got so much protein in their subs. You won't be able to believe it. You're not going to regret it unless you're on a diet. Check out our delivery-only restaurant created by Pardon My Take podcast. That's us. And enjoy delicious cheesesteaks and loaded
Jumbotron.
fries from the comfort of your own home. I straight up do eat probably 2 Pardon My Cheesesteaks a week. I'm looking to step those numbers up for football season. Order now at pardonmycheesesteak.com. Also available on UberEats, GrubHub, and DoorDash.
You can mix in a couple on a diet too. That's fine.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, you can
on
mix in a
Sundays.
couple. Yeah,
on
yeah.
Sundays.
How's the diet going, Max?
Pretty good. I've been cooking all my meals.
I've just been eating chicken.
I've
Nervous
been ripping ground chicken as just like a snack.
We have cheese. Pardon my cheesesteak chicken.
Yeah.
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 So,
I've been
Soon. Not yet.
No.
We do have the
We have
buffalo
chicken.
chicken
We have
cheesesteak.
buffalo chicken cheesesteak.
Oh, right.
Come on, Hank.
Yeah.
Wow, sounds like. Hank, name your favorite menu items for Pardon My Cheesesteak.
Besides the ones I just said.
The brownie bites.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, those are good.
Fact.
Big fan of cheesesteak, actually.
Fact.
Underrated.
All right, he got us.
underrated
God
item.
damn it, he got us. He's good. He's good. All right, let's do the Mount Rushmore of siblings. What's the order and what's the score?
You guys are tied for first and second with 21, and we have 20.
Okay.
Wow.
A lot of games left. Big week for Max next week.
This is
Oh
moving
my
day
God.
today.
So yeah, you're
Should I
going
just let him
on.
cook?
You're going on another vacation.
First vacation
Well, no,
in
but
the last couple weeks.
what the word "another" means you've taken one prior. Could be anytime.
Yeah. Oh, we
You're
have,
going on
we have
another one.
unlimited vacations in our
Right.
contract, so I'm you know,
Clarence Thomas of
honoring
Barstool
it.
Sports.
Yeah, we're going on another vacation, so you're gonna let Max cook.
Should I?
I think you should.
I'll do great. I don't know. What,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You know, oh guys, you
Titty
guys,
fucking
do
won
you guys
us.
ever hate getting sucked off?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Nothing
yeah,
I
but yeah,
hate,
you said
nothing
you
I
hate
hate more
putting
than
your
No,
dick
no.
in between two voluptuous breasts.
nothing
Yeah,
I
and
hate more than
the internet
having an
agreed.
orgasm on some tits.
The internet agreed.
Okay, what's the order?
Me and Billy, Hank and Max, Big Cat and PFT.
All right. And has Billy contributed today?
Kind of.
That's a no.
Yeah, you don't have to protect him anymore, Jake. Oh, by the way, did you see that Billy applied to be the general manager of Part of My Take?
Yeah. Which I don't even know if general managers are happening anymore.
Yeah.
Who knows? So good job, Billy. We should just tell him he got it.
His pitch was my leadership strategy would just be to not do anything and let you guys do everything.
Yeah.
So way different from what Billy was doing before.
Players coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Mount Rushmore of siblings.
All right. Mount Rushmore of siblings, 1-1. We are going to go with the Mannings.
Okay.
Ooh, Hank, you were wincing
pick.
there. You thought that someone else was getting picked.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's our pick, right?
Manning's
It
good
is.
pick. Manning's on my list.
Football. We're
It's
a
on our
football
list.
podcast. It's
We are a
the
football
most notable-
podcast.
Eli and
Good
what,
point,
4
Jake.
Super Bowls together. Cooper.
Yeah.
I mean, the most
he was
over,
actually
if
the
it was
best
the most
football player.
overrated siblings of all time, they would
You're
probably be
just
up
salty
there.
that
Maybe
Eli
number
stole 2 from you.
Stole
No,
two,
there's
but
a better
Peyton-
football, yeah.
Peyton. Everyone talks about Peyton. He won, basically won.
Better football one.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going better on this program. Better
Duh,
football.
if-
coaches,
I know what you're going to do.
Jim and John Harbaugh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
good
didn't think you were
pick.
gonna do
Good
that.
pick.
I like
It's
it.
on our list.
No, it's a good pick.
Oh, okay, I know
What were
doing.
you thinking?
So
I know
how
what
are
they're
we
thinking.
doing this?
I
on the
thought Hank
graphic?
was going
Are
to
we
just be
saying-
similar to the LeBron James pick something that he doesn't like.
That if I picked the Mannings, I would never pick the
Yeah.
Are we
well,
saying,
you picked
like,
LeBron James.
Max did.
I picked LeBron James.
Are we saying like the Harbaughs, the Mannings? Are we saying their first and last names? How are we doing this?
Yeah,
Has to be
Cooper Cup or
first and
Cooper
last
Manning and Eli.
I think first and last name.
Okay, so Peyton and Eli. Is that a
Yeah.
fair
Yes.
label? Okay.
Okay. What are we going to do here?
We haven't even really discussed this.
At all.
Oh no, so many numbers are coming.
Start the clock.
Big Cat, you take the. I'm just gonna trust my guy. You take the first one, then I'm gonna take the second one.
Okay, well, no, we should talk
Big
about
Cat doesn't
this.
trust you. Big Cat
No,
doesn't
I do
you.
trust
That's the
him. I
problem.
don't trust. I want to make sure that we're
Stop that, Hank.
Shut up,
He
Hank.
doesn't trust you.
Shut the fuck up, Hank. I want to make sure that we're because like little from column A, little from column B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So give me just throw on some numbers. It's basically if you listen to part of my Take Mount Rushmore season, you'd think that PFT and I are always ordering Chinese food.
Yeah.
We'll take a number 5. All right.
5.
Okay. I like number 16.
Yeah, I was thinking 16 and 18.
I like those.
If we wanted to go combatant,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
All right, so we'll start. Why don't you go 18 first?
Okay. We're gonna go with the Kelsey brothers
Last in the Super Bowl.
in the Super Bowl together. Great podcasters. Not quite at 1 billion downloads yet, but give them
Yep.
time.
Both 100% going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
So can't say that about the Harbaughs.
You could actually make the argument that they're like 2 of the
Nope.
very, very best to ever play their positions.
Yes.
Ever.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Kelseys would be our first pick. We'll go football across the board. And for our second pick, why don't we do a combo?
How about a double combo?
A double
I know
combo.
Yeah.
They're on our list.
Yeah. Serena and Venus, the double combo.
Love it. So fun facts about them. Serena has won 39 Grand Slam titles,
Yep.
and Venus has won 21 Grand Slam titles.
Wow.
That's a lot of
Grand
That's
Slams.
a lot of salamis.
Yes. For a combo.
Yep.
Double combo. Has a double combo ever been picked?
No, we were the first ones to
I
ever
think
do
we
it.
were the first to ever. We just broke barriers.
Yep.
Double combo.
Congratulations to us.
If you missed a
Well, we
couple
don't really
episodes,
we don't really do episodes with multiple picks.
if you missed a couple episodes, this will be confusing. But go
I mean,
back.
we're
and
about
listen.
to go quintuple combo. So
What?
I know what you're
okay.
doing.
Yep.
the most talented set of siblings of all time, the Jackson 5.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
that's not a combo.
Not a combo.
It's
some
not a combo.
combos in there.
That's not a combo.
There's some combos
That's
in there.
not a combo. A combo is a black woman. That's a combo.
There's combos in the Jackson 5.
That's not a combo.
Janet would be one.
But she's not in the original Jackson 5.
Yeah, Hank, can you list
Michael
the
Jackson
members of the Jackson 5
and the other 4.
and the other 4 brothers? You don't even know Tito or Jermaine?
Janet's not in there?
You don't know
Not
Tito
the
or
original,
Jermaine?
no.
When
Definitely
did she come along?
She was little sister, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was the whole family was.
You thought
No.
she was one of the 5?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know anything about your pick.
She was not one of the 5.
It was Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Michael.
She was not one of the 5.
And then their father, Joe.
It's a good
All right,
pick.
no
we
combos.
had it too,
All right, yeah.
but just don't try to steal the combo.
Yeah, no,
it's not a
bad.
combo.
I thought, yeah.
It's a good pick. It's
a good pick.
We had them on our list. Definitively not a combo. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oops.
We're gonna go with
He's such a big Jackson 5 fan. Wait, what? But wasn't there a high voice in there?
Michael.
No.
Yeah.
we're gonna go with the Kardashians.
Ooh.
Okay. Go on.
Big name.
Rank them.
Kim, Chloe.
Oh.
I don't know
And?
the rest.
You don't know the rest?
Kim, Chloe,
And
Courtney,
Yep.
Rob.
Rob is the number 1.
It's Rob, Courtney, Kim,
Chloe.
Chloe. I mean, Kendall would be up there, but she doesn't really count.
She a Kardashian?
Kylie?
It's Rob.
What about
Rob
Kylie?
It's Rob and Courtney here are great.
I think Jersey Jerry played golf with Caitlyn Jenner today. That should have been interesting.
That's not true. That is. There's no way that's true.
Okay.
In the
Hold,
Pro-Am.
please. Hold, please. Hold,
that's
please.
that's
He was
like
at the
a mad
Live, he was at the Live
This is
Pro
at the Live Pro-Am, and this was a tweet from this morning. It was, I'll read it for you. Good morning. I'm at Trump National in Bedminster, New Jersey today, where President Trump and his son Eric are playing in Liv's Golf's Pro-Am that will explain some of my anticipated Twitter activity today, so buckle up. Also scheduled to play in the Pro-Am, Lindsey Graham, Caitlyn Jenner, Johnny Damon, Jeremy Roenick, Joe Sakic, and someone named Jersey Jerry. So good. I mean, Jersey Jerry is the number 1 name in that list.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Not even close. Okay.
All right.
Kardashians.
Yes.
We had it on our list. I don't think we would have picked it.
It was in the brain dump that you have to throw out there because they're a very famous family. But
Right.
But I think that they're system siblings because really their mom is the one that's pulling all the strings.
Right. And it's also more that I just don't like how they treat Rob. Remember when they made Rob? Rob couldn't fit in the suit for Kim's wedding in France, or might have been Chloe's, Courtney's, I don't know. He couldn't fit in the suit, and he flew back home. He just didn't go to the wedding. He was too fat to fit in the suit.
Interesting.
You don't know anything about the Kardashians.
Correct.
Okay.
Have you even watched?
Nope.
If they walked in this office right now, would
I
you
would know what they look like.
Okay.
Some of them.
Yeah, you would not know Rob. And
Correct.
Rob's my G.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Rob
they're
probably
big- but
is a
they're-
top G.
They're a notable set of siblings, and that's what we're doing here.
Okay.
Next, we're going to go with someone or a group of people who's been in the news semi-recently, the Jokic brothers.
Okay.
Okay.
Good pick.
The
Okay.
Jokic brothers are all over the world
Okay.
right now.
Yep.
Greatest siblings of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't hate
What are they known for?
being intimidating as fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys keep doing it. We're right in the mix. We're right in the mix.
Okay. Okay.
That's not a bad. It's not a bad take, Jake. This is a Mount Rushmore pick that the type that I like. Where if we're not doing a competition, that would 100% be on
Correct.
the list.
Yeah.
Like, I like the pick. Maybe not for this competition, but I like the pick.
We'll see.
Right.
Doesn't matter what you guys say.
Well, we vote.
Yeah. So
I will not be
25,000
voting for you.
I won't be voting for you.
I was going to vote for you, and now I'm not.
Okay.
Did you just
fair.
disenfranchise us, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Billy's not going to like that.
Hank. Max. It's getting good.
Jonas Brothers.
I like that look on your face.
For this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
The-
I'm not a
This-
Jonas Brother fan, so I don't know. I probably is
this
a good
poll
pick.
Me neither.
This
We
poll
were between
goes
them.
out.
We were between
on,
them as well.
Hank's just pandering. With
This
all his
poll
picks.
goes out on the internet.
Okay. It does. That's a fact. PFT, I think we stick true to ourselves and we go 423.
Okay, I'll do 4.
Okay.
Mario Brothers.
Done.
Mario
Mario
and
and
Luigi.
Luigi.
Look.
See, Max
Yeah,
knows.
Max knows.
Max knows.
Because you look like the step
Yeah.
brother or the half brother of the Marios.
That's a steal.
That's
That's a
good one.
steal.
Mario and
in
Luigi.
the third round.
Great guys. I was practically raised by Mario and Luigi.
Yes. And now this one could be a mistake. I'll say hand up if it is, but it is dear to my heart. And you'll have to list both of them. So I think you list Mario and Luigi. Yeah.
Yeah, but like Jackson 5, are we supposed to name?
No, you can
every-
just say
No,
Jackson.
Jackson 5.
Okay. The Kardashians, the Jokic brothers.
You can say Mario Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Say
Yeah,
Mario
Mario
and
and Luigi.
Is there anything else you would want to pick, PFT? I don't want to.
I say go for that. I like number 11, but I like your pick.
Okay. I'll go with maybe the greatest brother story ever told. It is Kane and Undertaker.
Okay.
Kane and Undertaker.
I was
Not
shocked when
siblings.
Yeah, they are.
That was a big deal when they revealed that, right?
What are you talking about? Paul Bearer fucked Undertaker's mom and had Kane.
You don't know anything.
And then Undertaker tried to fucking burn down the entire funeral home with Kane in there.
This all happened.
This is all the truth.
It was maybe the wildest
Max,
sports
back
story
me
of all
up.
time.
I don't know anything about WWE, but I don't
Sounds
even
true,
know.
right?
It sounds sure. Yes.
Hank, this all happened.
Okay.
You don't think that?
They're not. Are they? They're not blood.
Half.
Half.
yeah.
Yeah, half. Does half not count? You want to throw a flag on that?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you could get Kylie and
Yeah,
they
we
could
would get them part of
Kylie
it.
and Kendall.
No, we'll go with our last pick. We'll go fictional as well. Jon Snow, Arya Stark.
Weren't there other Starks?
The last season ruined it for
Bran?
me.
Wait, that means you have to take Bran.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
you
Bran.
do.
There's other. No.
But they're siblings.
Well, to be fair, we have Peyton and Eli. We didn't include Cooper on that.
Correct.
Oh,
So-
Cooper definitely gets included.
Yeah, it's the
Did you
whole
see
family.
the thing he did with Rob Riggle? Okay, good pick.
Congrats on Bran.
Wait, hold on. We got a very famous person calling. We're taping right now.
What do you?
You're on air.
Right now?
Yeah, we're taping right now.
Okay, all right.
Do you want to say anything? It's
What's
Brooks.
up, guys?
Hey, Brooks.
What's up, Brooks?
Brooks,
How we
what's
doing,
up?
Brooks?
Hey, Hank, go fuck yourself.
What the fuck?
Yes. So Brooks is calling me about because we're gonna play in the Live Pro Am.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's exactly why I'm calling you. I was trying to come up with some good ideas. I was gonna run them by you, but not on air. We're gonna save that.
okay, all right. I'll call you after. But we're excited.
I'm not excited.
The only reason I picked up was I wanted people to get excited for the fact that we're gonna be playing golf with you.
Yes.
Okay.
We got big stuff coming. Don't worry.
I love it. All right. I'll call you when we're done in about a half hour.
All right, thanks.
Bye. That was
Congrats
worth-
on the baby.
That was worth picking up. Oh shit.
You got to call him back. You got to call him back. Be like, tell him that he hung up too fast.
Yeah, good call. That was a great fuck you, Hank.
No, why is he mad at you?
I'm just trying to live my life.
He's probably gonna think it's a butt dial. No one calls back right away. Right?
Unless it's super important, because it's super
Congrats, say
important.
congrats on the baby.
We know he's got his phone in his hand. Maybe
Maybe he doesn't want to be on the show.
Come on, Brooks. This is bad.
Fuck. All right, I'll just text him and say, hey, you hung up. Congrats on the baby. Okay. All right, where are we?
Jake.
Our last pick, final pick of the draft, is going to be Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Okay.
They created the airplane. It's a pretty sick invention.
Some people say that the Incas did that a long time ago, but yeah, they get credit for it.
Yeah. I didn't realize that Orville and wait, what's the other guy's name?
Orville and Wilbur.
Orville and Wilbur, they're from North Carolina?
No, they're from
From
Ohio. They
Ohio.
were born in Dayton. They did the test in
That's
North
right.
Carolina. That's why
That's
there's
what
a
we were
license
talking
plate
about,
battle.
yeah.
And I give that to North Carolina.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So the Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers.
They flying is sick.
Orville and what?
Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Flying is sick.
Good job by them.
Flying's a big
Flying
deal.
is great. Although, are they responsible for all the delays?
Technically, yes.
Technically,
They're
yeah.
also responsible for 9/11.
Yep.
Jeez.
True.
It's true.
Jake.
I mean,
Jake just
Any
took
comment
9/11.
there?
Great job,
Any
Jake.
comment there, Jake? All those people who died in Malaysia.
Oh, you're also taking responsibility for Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh shit. Jake,
and Dresden.
this is racking up. We got millions. now.
Firebombing of Tokyo. Jake, this is all on your
Drone
on your-
strikes.
Yeah. Wow. The Challenger.
The Challenger.
Jake just took credit for the Challenger.
Challenger. Hank, speak up. The Challenger.
That wasn't the Wright brothers.
I mean,
It
it
was flying.
started there.
No, different physics. Come on.
All right, what did we miss? That was a good Mount Rushmore. We could have picked Rex and Rob Ryan,
Yeah.
We thought
Good
about
one.
it. The Long Brothers.
the Long brothers.
The Watts. Gronks.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were going to pick.
That's what when you
The
said
Watts.
football. No, I thought you were gonna go Water Gronks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gronk's
Hank,
your guy.
Why don't you take the Gronks?
Yeah. The Allman brothers.
The Klitschko brothers.
The Kennedys. How would that have played on the graphic?
I mean, it helped you guys the other day.
That's true.
Yeah, but
top
that
down.
was top
But that was
down.
killing a Kennedy.
Jake and Logan Paul,
Oh, that's a good one.
Good pick.
That's the Winklevoss.
the Winklevoss. Meme said that there was something that happened during prep that was insane. So, when
What's
he was
that?
talking to Jake,
What did he say?
What insane thing happened, memes?
You hear me? I said the Waynes family.
The Wayans.
The Waynes.
The
Okay,
Waynes
like
family.
Jake was like, I have no
I'm
idea
not-
who they are.
Damon,
You don't
Keenan
know-
Ivory.
This is an illuminating episode for you. So
You
shout
ever
out.
seen White Chicks?
Yeah, I have.
Scary movie.
No.
1 and 2.
No.
Shout out.
Sixth Man.
Shout out Big Tone who DM'd me this idea for the brothers. His picks were bad though. His picks were really bad. He said the Paul brothers, the Winklevosses, the Molinas, the Tates,
The Tates.
Tates would have slapped.
brothers.
Yeah.
The Koch brothers. He did have Jonas brothers there.
The St.
Who
Browns.
are the Cray brothers? Anyone know?
The Wahlbergs.
Yeah, Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, you could have gone. Oh, the Currys.
The Olsen twins.
Luke and Owen Wilson.
The Bash brothers. McGuire and Canseco.
Yep. The Baldwins.
That I would have thrown a flag on the Bash brothers.
Why?
Why?
Well, I mean, we're
It's
just doing
siblings.
made up siblings.
Yeah.
Called the Bash brothers.
If you right now, tell me right now before we put this graphic out, do you not think that Kane and Undertaker are brothers?
No,
So then you want it off.
I don't care. It's just it is what it is.
You don't think that Undertaker,
They
Paul
are brothers.
Bearer,
I was a big WWE fan back in the day. It was
Paul Bearer fucked Undertaker's mom,
Okay, fine.
and Kane was born.
That's fine.
Know your history, dude. You seriously read a book one time.
Angus and Malcolm Young from AC/DC.
The Gasals.
Yep.
Did we say the Olsen twins?
I did. Yeah. The Lopez twins.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hank, did you say the Barbers?
Tiki, yep. Tiki Grande.
I
Meme
think
said
that's-
the Morris brothers.
Clay Thompson, Steph Curry.
Splash.
The Lopez brothers?
Clay Thompson, Steph
Good-
Curry.
good
yeah,
pick,
what's a
Max.
good pick?
Griffins?
the
The
Griffins.
Griffins. Yeah.
The Griffins.
Cal
The
and
Kepkas. I
Cal-
love-
oh,
I
the
love-
Kepkas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cal and Billy Ripken.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter and his drunk brother. That guy was a piece of work.
Yeah.
That guy rocked.
Yeah. JB Smoove.
Abraham and Johnny Lincoln.
John Lincoln.
Did Abraham Lincoln have a brother?
I know John Wilkes Booth did.
He did?
Yeah.
Was he like a good guy?
I think Abraham Lincoln saved John Wilkes Booth's brother's life, actually.
Whoa.
Years before. Probably
That's-
wish he had that one back.
That's insane.
Yeah.
D'Amelio's was another one I said.
Oh, yeah.
That probably.
Oh, the Cavender twins. That would've slapped.
That's another.
That would have slapped on the
Another good
graphic.
one.
That would have gotten the
Another
horny
good one.
guys.
The Island Boys.
Oh,
Oh, the island.
all right.
boys.
I'll say.
those
I'll
guys have been
ask,
in the news.
I'll ask. Were they actually sucking each other's dicks?
I think so.
That video, the goddamn. Well, I can't say anything bad about Elon because he does pay us to tweet now, but
But he'll also take your side in a lawsuit against himself.
that's true. Well, I want a lawsuit for allowing that on Twitter
Yes.
because it was, yeah.
It was shocking.
I hope that wasn't. It was very blurred out, so I'm hoping there was some kind of prank involved.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of people on Earth that look like the Island Boys.
No,
And it
I'm
certainly
saying
looked like
maybe what was blurred out was there wasn't actually
Got it.
that happening.
Got it. I hope so.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Good Mount Rushmore, everyone. Memes, what do you have?
You
Oh.
just showed it. It wasn't blurred out.
Stand up and show Jake.
What is it?
That's the Island Boys.
It's the Island Boys.
Doing what the Island Boys
the
do.
Island Boys being bros for life.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, not good.
Oh, the Bosa's.
Oh, yeah.
You see Bosa?
Yeah.
I think it's Joey Bosa is eating 5,000 calories a day. That's got to be
that.
so awesome.
Wait, that doesn't seem that much.
5,000 is a lot.
There wasn't Phelps eating like 15?
Maybe. 5,000 does seem like a lot, though.
I feel like when I'm eating.
On a Sunday, sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I definitely eat 5,000.
That's a lot.
I mean, a regular McDonald's order is like 1,500.
Yeah, so you eat that 4 times?
3 times?
3 times,
Yeah. I can do 5,000, no problem. Okay, let's wrap up. We got Fyre Fest of the week, and then we'll send everyone on their weekend.
Daniel. So
How did we get 1 billion listens? What is this?
yesterday I played my first volleyball game in Chicago. There's a lot of very active volleyball community here in Chicago. Something I didn't know beforehand. So there's probably people that are like, wait, volleyball, Chicago? Who knew?
Did you bump and set?
Now you do.
Side out.
And Spike.
Spike.
And they rotate. I'm obviously an athlete, so I was playing well. I was spiking. I was
Oh,
hitting
yeah?
it
How'd you
over.
do at bowling?
Well, you told me if I beat you, then you were going home. So for the sake of the stream, I let you win.
By 60 or 70 pins?
Yeah,
Did you break 100?
I did break 100.
No, I mean in bowling.
Yeah,
Okay.
by golf terms, yes.
Yes, he broke 100. It was 158 to 85.
Yeah. Again, I literally you.
Oh, wait. So
left
you
me no
actually
choice.
didn't break 100?
No,
did
he did
break
not. No,
100.
he
Oh, my
tweeted
God.
out he broke 100 being like in golf terms.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
He
Define-
realized
yeah, define
afterwards.
break 100.
He should have tweeted, I hit it. I hit it 85.
I shot at 85.
Shot at
yeah.
85.
Shot 85 today. There you go.
Anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about me being an
Oh,
athlete.
talking about
Athlete
athletes.
volleyball.
You do have long arms. I imagine that you'd be pretty good at volleyball.
Yeah, I had one of those like jump of the net. They tried to get it over. I spiked it back. We won the first game, and then in the second game they were rotating. It was
Who are these people you're playing with?
It was pretty much randoms. I brought Ben Mintz. They were like, "We need people." I was like, "I'm bringing Mintz in."
Oh, no.
I knew one person on the team that I met one time. It was pretty random. I was like, "Oh, this is my friend Ben Mintz."
That's the greatest deleted scene from Top Gun ever. Hank and Ben Mintz just shirtless on the beach playing volleyball.
Mincy playing was as electric as you could imagine. I was playing, so I couldn't film.
Oh,
but
his
it was-
noises.
it
I
was-
wish I had his noises.
It was great. He like
I'm guessing you guys didn't win.
we did.
What?
It was co-ed. It was pretty casual.
I would imagine.
But I get the ball. It's my turn to serve, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I've literally never served a volleyball in my life. Being the ambidextrous person I am, I didn't know whether I serve with my left hand, serve with my right hand. I tried to pass it off to someone else. Like, no, you got it. You were sitting out the last game. I was like, all right, here we go. And I served it, and it went pretty much 90 degrees right into the other court and like hit someone else over there. And then I moved on.
They kicked you out.
It was tough.
I like it.
Like I was playing well, I was contributing, and then it was like, all right, you can serve, right? I was like, sure.
You got to grind at this, Hank.
I gotta practice my serve. I literally have to figure out if I serve lefty or serve righty. I don't know.
Why not both? Can't you serve like that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you
No,
could
that's not a serve. A serve is you slap.
yeah, you slap it.
I mean, I know, but I think in beach volleyball you can hit underhand too, right? If you want.
Well, not with 2 hands, though, could you?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Volleyball's a stupid sport.
No, it's fun.
Oh, no, it's
You guys do beers after?
Yeah.
That's the best part. Best
Yeah,
part about
that's-
any like rec sports league
Yeah.
is you know that beers are after.
Volleyball's a stupid sport.
I had a great time. I wanted to start a league, Barstool team.
I'm in.
You want to play? Yeah.
I like volleyball.
I thought we were doing softball.
Are you a
Yeah, we're
softball?
playing softball.
We can do both.
Sick.
Fine, I'm
We
in.
can do
What if we combine them? Volleyball, but with bats.
I like that.
That would be fun.
Fun.
Okay, so that was your Fyre Fest?
Yeah.
So your Fyre Fest was
I can't serve a volleyball.
your Fyre Fest was you were playing volleyball, and the worst thing that happened to you this week was you hit it out of bounds once.
Anybody laugh at you?
That's a hell of a week. That's a hell of a week.
Yeah. What do you want from me?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's a hell of a week. You're rolling.
It was a tough moment.
What did she say?
There was girls on the team. It was like, well, this kid's not, can't
you
serve.
Would you hit a woman?
I don't even remember. I literally walked away.
He's there.
That's
I-
not going to hold up in defense.
Like I hit it and turned my back. So
You're
maybe
taking
I
a
didn't
leave
see
of
it- I
absence
didn't
from the
even
New
see
York
it hit 'em.
Yankees.
I didn't even see it hit them.
them.
I don't know
Okay.
what they identify as.
Okay, good point. Good point. PFT.
My Fyre Fest is I'm going to Ireland for the weekend.
Yeah.
So this is like a recurring theme with me and Donnie. Anytime we hang out outside of whatever city we happen to be in. It's usually halfway around the world, and I usually have to fly back within 36 hours. So I went to Hong Kong with him, came back about 40 hours later, hungover on MDMA. Went to Qatar with him for the World Cup, came back about 2.5 days later, hungover on acid for the first time. And now I'm going to Ireland for Donnie's wedding, which is going to be a blast. I'm excited about it. The Coors Light apparently tastes way better over in Ireland. It's much darker. It's almost black over there. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of that.
Get a mustache.
Get a mustache from it. I'm excited about the wedding. The trip back on Sunday morning is going to be tough, but we grind. We persevere. Hope, what's his name? Mr. Buttigieg. I hope he's listening. Don't fuck up the flights for me coming back. If you want part of my take to go out to 1 billion people, Pete, get your shit together. And then also for this trip, I'd been planning on getting a kilt because when am I ever going to attend a formal ceremony in Ireland again?
You're going to wear it to the wedding.
Well, I was going to wear it to the golf on Friday.
Yeah.
On the golf course.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, well, it's actually a Barstool-sponsored event, Hank, so it's for work. But I was planning on wearing a kilt out there. All the kilt stores in Chicago were closed. Oh, damn. So I don't have a kilt, so I need to find a place in Ireland. If you know a place in Ireland that sells kilts,
hit him up.
Let me know so I can pick one up on the way from the airport to the golf course.
That's fucked up that he's playing golf on a Friday. You wouldn't.
What are you doing tomorrow, Hank?
I'm going home.
No, it's not. He's golfing with me.
Oh,
After golf.
that's entrapment, though, Big Cat. You can't invite him and then be like, "Hank, you play so much fucking golf, you loser."
Oh, this is gonna be my first round of the first real round of the summer.
Exactly. Now you get it.
Yeah, waited all the way till August 10th. By the way, I just got clarification on the "fuck you, Hank" from Brooks. He said you didn't respond to an email.
Oh wow.
From who?
Probably Liv. He said you didn't respond to an email.
All right, that's valid.
You're probably on the course.
That's valid.
All right, my Fyre Fest is, I have two. Well, one I want your guys' take on, if this is a good or a bad omen. My son, who's 4, has been waking up in the middle of the night and coming in and waking me up, and he keeps saying that the Bears are coming to get him.
Okay, so
I feel like that's a good thing for the Bears season.
yeah, no, that's definitely a good preparation.
Okay,
Kids
okay.
know. They're like dogs
Yeah,
when
yeah.
there's an earthquake. They know when the Bears are about to be back.
Yeah, he when he goes to bed, he'll like look out the window, just being like, just making sure there's no bears out there.
Have you guys watched anything with bears in it recently?
No, I don't think so. So yeah, I can't.
Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, we did watch that the other night.
Okay, there you go. That's probably it.
Fuck, you're right. I forgot about that.
Cocaine Bears out there.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's good or bad. So
I think it's good.
I think it's good.
It's a good. We'll take it as a good omen until proven otherwise.
yeah, the Monsters of the Midway are back. And then my other one is I broke my bed in a non-sex related thing.
How'd you do it? Jumping on it?
I caught a little air and I kind of I was like jumping kind of on the side and boom, right to the ground.
That's tough. New bed?
Yeah. I am on a diet, but yeah, that was tough.
That would have been, you know what?
it's the lamest way you can break a bed.
That's the worst time ever to break a bed is right after you start a diet.
Yeah.
It's so good to do that beforehand, and then that gives you motivation. It's
Right.
like, I'm so fat, I need to diet. But then when you do it after like a week of trying, then that's just demoralizing.
No, if I had, think about it this way. God forbid I didn't diet, I probably would have gone through the floor.
That's true. Yeah, you saved your own life.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a tough one to be like, I broke the bed because all I did was basically, it was like a half sit, half jump. Mm-hmm. Not good.
Not good.
Yeah, not good. Are you responding to that email?
I can't find it. I do. One of probably my biggest
Did Blake say per my email?
issues in life is that, and I'm sure you guys do this too. Maybe not as
Hitting
bad as
people
me.
with a volleyball?
I read things and I mentally respond.
Yes, do
but
it
then
all
I
the time.
don't respond.
Completely
so like
agree.
the second you said it, I think I know what email you're talking about.
Completely agree.
And I in my head I was like, this is exciting, and I responded, but I didn't respond.
Happens to me
and now I feel so
constantly.
bad.
Constantly.
But now I can't even find the email. But it was like I like know what he's talking about. I think.
Constantly. Okay. Jake?
Yeah.
This entire episode?
Besides every word I've said on this episode.
No,
and
you've been
what's
good,
going
Jake. You've been good.
on. You guys saw it, I think, on Monday. I had like 5 massive spider bites on my arm.
Yeah.
They're pretty much gone now, but crazy.
Yeah.
They're huge.
So, do you know
happened.
what kind of spider?
Nope.
Do you know where you got them? Do you have bed bugs in your ADA apartment?
It was really sad seeing your little dangling Band-Aid with the bites underneath.
Yeah, Jake is the only person I've ever seen put Band-Aids on a spider bite.
Yeah.
Well, I put Neosporin on.
Of course,
Yeah. Do you think that there's a chance you could become Spider-Man?
That would be pretty sick.
Right?
Yeah.
Would you actually do anything with that? Or would you just be like, oh yeah, I guess I
would
can.
save the world.
You would.
Yeah.
The world.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Where would you start saving the world?
Wherever they need help.
So right now,
Spider-Man literally drops what he's doing and goes and.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, if you were given the opportunity to defeat anybody
Maui.
in the world,
You go to Maui.
Yeah.
That fire's already
for
out.
the wildfires, yeah.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah. So what would you do? Just show up and be like, Spider-Man's here?
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh shit! I thought this was a cool place of vacation.
Sorry,
What does Spider-Man do now?
Sorry, I'm late.
It's tragic. It's awful.
Terrible.
I was taping a podcast, so I missed my flight.
Yeah. Whoops. Fire's already out. Damn.
Yeah.
You just bummed out all of Maui.
Oh my god.
Add that to the list of things you've destroyed today, Jay.
Max, memes? You guys have one?
Kind of.
Oh,
But
go on.
we can talk about it later.
No.
We don't get.
We don't talk
We
off
don't
air,
get
you know
one.
this.
Should have said no, Max.
Yeah.
We literally don't speak off this podcast. That's how you get to 1 billion downloads.
I don't. I hope we have this audio. Is my Firefest.
For this whole episode?
I think we should be fine.
Wait, what? I'm literally gonna murder Stefan. I want to murder Stefan.
I have to go to Ireland.
I think
I gotta
it
get
should.
food.
It'll be backed up on.
He
on
hasn't
the,
eaten all day.
it'll be backed up
basically.
on the video portion of it.
So
but
will the audio be good?
I think.
Where'd it go?
There was a error in audition, but there was
Stefan also doesn't talk into mics. He fucks shit up and then he doesn't talk
He's
into
a very
mics.
hardworking behind the scenes guy.
Not this
how we should
week.
introduce
He
him.
went to Bruce Springsteen the other night.
He's not in a truck right now, Jake. You don't have to have his back.
Yeah.
We should make you guys do the show from a truck if this is all lost.
So this might not.
I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You know the amount of gold we put out on this
This
episode,
actually
guys?
was a great episode. Like this was a very funny episode.
The Island Boys. If Jake's reaction to the Island Boys is lost,
We're using. It'll be good. It'll be good.
this is Max. No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, other Firefest. While we kill a little bit of time, I'm probably getting a parking ticket right now because for whatever reason, one of the several hundred apps that I had to download recently, the parking app here in Chicago wasn't working. So I'm probably going to walk.
Mine's
out to
working right now.
Mine wasn't working, so
Just go old school. Pay with the card.
I don't think you can.
No,
do
but you
that.
can just re-up on a parking spot.
No, I couldn't even initially
the
pay
zone?
for it. No, I'm telling you the entire thing. I used the app. The app said cannot work with this.
Oh.
It doesn't work.
It
right
can't
now.
work with you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I at that point after I tried it 3 times, I was like, I'll put a different card, see if that's the issue.
The
And
app
then-
literally went Mike Singletary on your ass.
Yeah.
Can't win with it. Can't work with
Yeah.
it.
The app called me a loser, so I'm probably going to go out and have like $100 parking ticket.
Shit.
It's all right.
Okay.
I'll just write off the pen. They'll take care of it.
All right. Let's
shit.
do. What? Did someone say shit?
No, I did.
Oh. I thought. I'm nervous right now.
I was doing a bit that I forgot that we don't work for Penn anymore.
I'm hyper nervous right now of what's going on.
Yeah.
Anytime Stefan he is the fucking Grim Reaper.
It's a little too quiet.
He
in that
walks
corner.
in and he's like, it's not a problem.
Whenever Max is like too focused on something related to his job, you know that something's wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Numbers.
18.
3.
I'm gonna go 33.
I'll go 69. Memes, you ever gotten this?
20. Meme says 1.
Stefan, give a number, and if it hits that number, we all get to beat you up. That's fair.
22.
All right. 41. Saved your life. All right.
Good job,
see you
Jake.
everyone Monday.
Love you guys.
Fish don't know what fires are.